Alright, welcome back. This is Draft 6 Games. So before we get started, I actually re-rolled one of the quests from, I think it was play some number of Primal or Shadow cards, and now it's win 2 versus battles with the fire deck. Anyway, okay, let's go. I don't think a lot of people are drafting right now because the set 2 release is imminent, and I think a lot of people are stockpiling gold just for that. So we may have to wait a while for our opponents, but hopefully it won't be too long. If I were to guess, I'd say this deck is probably 6 or 7 wins. It's got solid defenses early and some really strong cards late, so that's a good combination. We may have trouble against someone that buffs up a really big endurance flyer. Alright, redraw that. Okay, we have the turn 2 Quality Ancients. Yeah, this card may be a little suspect. But I don't know. Maybe it'll plan out. If the game goes for 10 turns after we play this, we have a reasonable shot at drawing one of them. And 6/6 Aegis Endurance like that. That's a pretty hefty price. Our opponent starting off with an Oni Ronin is that's pretty scary though. Immediately buffing it up. That's gonna do a lot of damage. I don't like teleporting it very much, but we may have to. Well, I'm gonna call the Ancients this turn. Then next turn maybe I'll play Eye of Winter, then Drawl's Frostkin should put a stop to this. We're gonna take another 8 damage from this guy. We could also teleport it if we need to. Ground attack. Ooh. Okay, so I like the idea of the blocker. That's better than teleport, because the teleport really doesn't slow them down very much. And then the Frostkin's going to be a nice addition to our board. All right, getting in there for 7. We're down to 10. All right, let's play the Frostkin. Ooh, or we could play Disciple. If we play Disciple... No, I think I just play Frostkin first. We need to get on the board as fast as possible. Torch.
Your sword.
Jeez, we're probably just going to lose to this. This is 5 damage, and then if we block these 2, we take another 5. Okay, what else can we do? We can play the Herald. Well, yeah, we're just dead. Well, I mean, our opponent had an extremely good start. We get a little gift there for pulling a legendary card in draft, or playing a legendary card, I guess. Well, that's not the start we wanted, but I'm still confident. I mean, if we teleported on turn 2 instead, maybe we would have ended up surviving that. Yeah, let's redraw. Maybe my play was a little greedy. Pretty greedy. But I mean, if we got faced up against that start with this hand, I think we would manage a lot better because Stormlinks would... Well, I don't know. I guess we play the Legion Stranger and then they Alchemical Blast it, and then we play the Stormlinks and then they torch that. I don't know. Okay.
We shall find the way.
Alright, well, we have the important influence here. Ooh, Skycrag.
We all change.
Alright. I can jump this, but I think it's much better to wait for when I have a Terrazon down. Also, if my opponent tries to race, that could be really bad for them with the Stormlinks waiting. Oh. Well, if that's the case, you can teleport it to break the staff. They do get the Warcry, but now my units can block effectively. Didn't really expect that, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and just play the Dune Phantom and hope that blocks us for a while. Blocks for us for a while.
We all change.
They're going to attack into it anyway, and then maybe we can get them with the Stormlinks. We could play Eye of Winter also, but I think the possibility of getting them with Stormlinks is too good. Worst comes to worst, they have a combat trick with our Stormlinks. Does look like they have a fast spell. Losing the stranger, so that's what we wanted. Alright. I don't know what this fast spell is. They could use removal to get rid of our Dune Phantom and keep on attacking, but without much power on board, I'm not too scared. They're at 6. Argenport Ringmaster. Probably want to keep that guy frosted.
We forge what we need.
I suppose we can keep on attacking. There's no reason for me to stop that. Scrap tank, that's a good one. Alright, well, our plan is it's going to be to win in the air. And right now, a hit from this Ringmaster isn't even that scary. Our opponent has a fast spell, so they must have a Torch or a Levitate. And I think those are the only two possibilities. It could be Temper, I guess. Alright. We'll just play the Sapphire Dragon. Next turn, I can Eye of Winter the Ringmaster and give flying to... Oh, they have Annihilate. They also have Torch or Levitate. Both of those cards are pretty good against us here. But I can jump the Terrazon and start freezing their units. Jeez, this is aggressive. Okay. They have Rally. Block like that. They could have a number of things. They would need to sacrifice 2 units in order to make the scrap tank bigger. Okay, so it was a Torch. That I don't really understand that, but they have another fast spell after that. If they can somehow give this Overwhelm, then we're totally wrecked. Burnout. That's pretty good. Now this scrap tank is very big. But we can keep it frosted down. This thing's not over. Alright. As long as they don't hit us with that Ringmaster, we're okay.
Take it to the skies.
Suppose I'll give it self-flying. Okay, so I think we trade here and just block here. They have another fast spell. I wonder what it could be. Our opponent has played had so many fast spells. They had 2 on that turn. Ooh, we drew 1. Like they clearly have a fast spell. In any case, let's get that Titan down. Yeah, this card is, these are big. They're very difficult to deal with, too. Simple removal does not quite get the job done. I'm trying to figure out what removal my opponent has. If it was a Death Strike or something, I feel like they would kill the Dune Phantom. So I don't believe that's what it is. I think they have to hold back here. Alright, well, we're gonna just keep on passing. Alright, so getting rid of the flyer. I guess they're gonna start attacking in with these obsidian golems to make this big enough to fight. Okay, well, we'll take a couple hits then. Do we have anything with Empower? I think the answer is no. Yeah, I can't really attack here. I could attack and trade with the Ringmaster and the Brandon, but that doesn't really seem worth it. Taking for a turn is not great. We just need... well, we need a few things, I guess. Owlet? That's actually a good one. That will block without killing the golems. And at the very least, makes us take 2 less a turn. Alright, we still need something though. Permafrost would be good. That shuts down the scrap tank so I can start focusing on the Ringmaster. Ooh, that's not bad either. Let's hope that they don't have an answer for it. We are getting kind of low though. If my opponent chooses to attack with a lot of stuff, or any stuff, really, I'm going to start blocking. Now that we have more beef on the table. Grasping at Shadow.
You'll do.
What'd they get? Just the Obsidian Golem? Okay. Alright, where are we going to transform? Probably this Tutu? Yeah, I'd like to have the flyer just in case they have some, like, levitate. So we don't just immediately die to that. This Xenon Guardian's nice also, it blocks the Tutus. Yeah, I gotta keep that scrap tank frozen. This is actually unfortunate. If we draw a power next turn, we can't ultimate the Xenon Guardian and use the eye, but I think that's okay. We can transform the scrap tank next turn, so that's a relatively harmless 5/5. If they have a Flame Blast, we're probably just going to die to it. I don't think we have any way of gaining health, so we're going to have to start turning the corner pretty quickly. Well, let's transform that. Guess we'll just go ultimate with the Xenon Guardian this turn. We can transform this too. And we can attack if they want to. If they want to block with the 7/7, I think that's fine. Oh, this is going to come off stun. I think that's okay. Just take it. We can also, you know, do a chump if they play the 2 armors here. Yeah, now our stun can just start targeting that one. 7/7's not big enough to tangle with the Xenon Guardian. 2 of these guys, jeez. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep the flying blocker. We have plenty of beef on the ground. Okay, we're gonna stun that. Just gonna attack with Xenon Guardian. If they want to trade their 7/7, that's fine. That'll clear the way for the rest of my units. Alright, one more turn of no flame blast, and I think we've got it. Alright. Make yourself. Dinosaur. Let's attack with everything. Almost all of our units have endurance, too. Woo! Well, you can see the power level of the deck there. Just what I was doing was much scarier than what my opponent was doing. Getting some value with the obsidian golems is nice, but I mean, stunning their biggest unit every turn and then making my entire board 5/5s is a little scarier. And then drawing the 2/2s, 6/6s, or sorry, 2 power 6/6s for that have endurance and Aegis. So yeah, that was a little close in some of that, but ooh, I moved my camera. I just realized, compared to my other videos, my camera's in a different location. I hope it's not covering anything too important. Anyway. Okay, Fire Sigil with no play. I like that. They do have a Torch or a Temper, but our Stranger will probably just eat that. That's fine.
We shall find the way.
So we get to curve into an Eye of Winter here. Assuming nothing too bad happens, and then... Oh, actually, that's better to play. Okay, we'll just sit back. Ambush block. And I don't actually want to trade. But we will block. Okay. So I think we're winning this game in the air. So I can make Marzen's Disciple and make a flyer. That's pretty reasonable. And I still have a blocker for these guys. The other thing I could do is I could play these 2, but if we draw power,
Which would you like?
We're definitely going to want to be able to play Cobalt Acolyte plus one of these guys, or Eye of Winter, stun something, then potentially stun something, and then both these guys. Ravenous Thorn Beast, that's pretty good. We may just have to Eye of Winter that.
My talents for a price.
So we're gonna put this in. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna jump my. Well, I think the thing is, I think they have a temper. I'm gonna jump this guy and attack in with both of these. And I'm gonna have blocks with the Stormlinks up. So I'm gonna block the 5/5 with my 0/6, and I believe it's going to get tempered. That's possible too. But in the future, we'll be able to Eye of Winter their Thorn Beast. And this 2/1 is not doing a whole lot. Yeah, I think I'm okay trading it. Oh, that was a torch. I guess I blocked incorrectly. I should have blocked the Knife Jack with the 2/1, and then block this with, block the Obsidian Golem with the 2/3, in case something like that happened. Okay, well, let's attack with everything. Right? Yeah, that's 6, and then we'll frost the 5/5. We're taking 5 on the way back, I believe. But I think we're okay. That uses half their turn to put the power into play. Then we have a ton of power and flyers on the way back. Well, looks like they're going to go with something else.
Choose your side.
Sharpshooter. So that's going to block this. I could frost it, but I think that's unnecessary. I just want to keep frosting the 5/5. Doesn't look like they have a fast spell. Well, that's nice. Oh, wait. I can't even play. Oh, right, because I used the frost. Okay. Owlet. I guess their plan was to put the armor on the sharpshooter. I may have screwed this up a little. They're attacking with both. God, that's so aggressive. Okay, well, I'll just go for the trade here. I'm trading 4 for 4, right? But I'm at a way higher life total. We're still kind of trading 4 for 4.
I see.
Let's keep their 5/5 stunned. And they have to use something in order to get rid of the 1/5 here. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I can jump block, right? It's a lot of damage. I don't think we're really in danger of dying immediately. But if we jump block twice, that's game. Oh. Or maybe not.
We learned what we
A
must.
gift from the east.
By losing my best blocker, I may have squandered my resources a little too far. If this 5/5 comes crashing in, I think we just take it this turn. If they had double rapid shot, we'd be dead. Well, I think all we need to do is survive the next attack. Stun this.
Safe travels, friend.
And chump block the 5/5. And hope they don't draw a rampage, I guess. Has to be pretty much exactly rampage. We get to block 4 of their units. The other thing could be is Devour, actually. Because then they would surprise us with a blocker on our 2/2. But we can see if it's Devour by... Or we can see if it's a fast spell by using the Eye of Winter. Just gonna chump that. Well, it's not a fast spell. If it's not a fast spell, oh. Wow, this is getting scary. Now I wish I had attacked this last turn. I guess I still gotta attack with it. Oops, that was the wrong one. I think it's fine though. I was gonna chump block anyway. Oh man, do they have a way to kill us? Is it a rapid shot? Because if they do that and don't have anything, they lose on the backswing. Not a rapid shot. It's not helpful. Well, not fast spell. We may have caught a break there. That game was looking really good. I was like, I have winter flyers, but they had removal for 2 of my flyers. And that made that really scary. Also made a few slight mistakes there. Nothing like really egregious, but it could have been part of why. I mean, I could have dug myself into a hole. Okay, so this hand's pretty nice. It's got the turn 3 False Prince. I can even jump it with the Cobalt Acolyte. Though I don't know that I need to. Playing some sort of deck that has Echo. Hopefully that wasn't a Jotun Hurler. The Snowball just kills the False Prince for free, and that's not exactly a trade we like.
We learn what we must.
We shall find the way.
Okay, not too interested in trading here, because if I get to Cobalt Acolyte my Stranger, that's pretty nice.
What
Yeah,
gave
they're
it
all
away?
False Prince. Okay, well, given my hand is... Yeah, okay, so I'm
What
gonna play
gave
the
it away?
False Prince. I'm gonna take a beating here, but we have the teleport for the False Prince, and we also have the Stormlinks for the attack with the 2/2. No fast spell, that's good to know. Okay. Ooh, awkward. Well, that's still okay. Let's just send with the False Prince here. Hopefully they feel like trading their 2/2 for our... hopefully they feel like trading strangers. Ooh. No, okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we got the 2/2 for free, which is definitely nice. Something I was hoping to get, but I wasn't sure if they were going to play into it. Now they have a frog in command. Okay. So I'm gonna jump my 2/3. Let's see. We're taking 3 from the Frostkin. I think I jump my 2/3 because it blocks their hatchlings indefinitely. I'll take 3 from the Frostkin this turn, and that'll be it, I think. Then hopefully we can draw another False Prince, or just something big to draw 2 cards off the Friendly Wisp and cash it in.
I'll find my way.
Interesting that they wanted to play the adventure there and not attack. Okay, let's draw something big. Xenon Guardian would be good too. Opponent has a lot of stuff in hand. One of it's a Terrax Hatchling, which isn't exactly useful. Oh boy. It's not a good sign.
The tempest approaches.
I don't get it. They just threw it away. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. Alright, well I'm gonna give my False Prince flying. I'm gonna start getting in there. I think if they had something to target it, they would have done that already. So we can race in the air. If I frost that Terrax Hatchling, they take 8, but that's not really enough to kill them. I think I'll attack with these 2. And then frost the Storm Dancer. Ooh. That's pretty good. They still take a lot of overwhelm damage.
You aren't welcome here.
Oh, I guess that's reasonable. Then maybe we can ace base next turn. Oh, especially with that guy on the table, we need to put the pressure on. Do they have enough to just kill us? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. So I have exactly 12, but I think they have to do some sort of blocking here if they want to survive. So they can block this, take 2, block here, chump, take 4. It's not really good for me to do that, though. What choice do I have? Maybe I could draw to, like, Eye of Winter or removal spell. What if they... Can they block in a way that they don't lose anything? They block here. Then they take 7, 8. So they don't actually have to block. That's not good for us. Okay, well, I guess the plan then is to draw something that has 5 attack or greater and draw cards off of Friendly Wisp and be able to draw into some way to win. With the Blind Storyteller on their side of the table, this is going to be tough, though. Another Blind Storyteller. I think you actually want to loot that one away. The second Storyteller doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. It's one fewer card in hand to loot away. Alright, one more turn, then we gotta start chump blocking. I'd really like to cast this in before it's chump blocking with it.
Follow my lead.
Alright. That prevents us from dying, I guess. Still need more than that, though. We've got the False Princes, the Charizon, the Sapphire Drake. Whoa, okay, I guess they don't have the faction to play Feeding Time. Oh, there we go, that's something. Owlet, that's a good one. That's a really good one, actually. And that lets us chump block with the Friendly Wisp. Okay, how do I want to do this? You can play Owlet and keep the this Frosted, but then if they have a Flash Freeze, we die, or something like that. I don't think there's any way to not die to a Flash Freeze. Well, I guess we can keep it Frosted and play the Owlet. Guess that's fine. Definitely a safe line, but in situations like these, safe lines don't necessarily actually win you games. They just prevent you from dying faster. So I need a way to actually, like, win the game. Oh, they have their own ambusher. There's that Shadow. They already discarded their Feeding Time. Another Storm Dancer. Okay, that's pretty scary, but we do have another Dune Phantom. Ooh, and a Blind Storyteller. That's huge. Okay, well, I think we keep this Storyteller in our hand for now. We don't want it to die to something. We want to get a use out of it before it dies. Our opponent may overextend with attacks here, and then we get to ambush them with the Dune Phantom. I can attack with the Terrazon to try to clear a path on the ground, and that seems kind of reasonable. I mean, it's just going to trade for, probably just for a 3-2 and a 2-3. Yeah, I think I want that. Then, if the 4-4 isn't there, then we have good attacks with 3-3s. I just chump. Do I need? No, I don't need to chump this turn. And we already activated the Eye of Winter. Well, if they have a Flash Freeze somewhere in their deck, that is bad for us. It's very bad. Oh, they're looting. Looting again. See if they get aggressive here. Alright. If they don't have a fast spell, this could go very poorly for them. No! I want them to make that attack. Okay. Alright. Take away that option for the double block. I guess this is a good attack too. Oh, they just blocked that there. That was silly. Huh. Losing a flyer in order to block. Oh, okay, they're double blocking. That makes sense, I guess. Alright, well, now with Blind Storyteller, we can dig toward Crystalline Chalice. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, things just got really crazy. Okay, let's play this. We're gonna play that and start A-spacing, I think.
Let me tell you.
Click on the Blind Storyteller first. That's nice. That's a unit that replaces itself. Okay, if we frost this in A-space, we have to make some serious blocks. I don't think it gets much better for us. So on the backswing, we have to block there, and all they have left is the Bold Adventurer. Well, I suppose attacking with that one doesn't really make sense. We can keep that back for a chump block. Definitely attack here. Yeah, I think we just give these up, cash them in for some damage. So a few chump blocks being thrown out here. We do have like a nice board advantage right now, but it's very temporary.
Safe travel.
If they actually have a way of dealing with one of our flyers this turn, we lose. They're at 2. Means that if we can get another attack in, I think we can win. Smartly depleting this one, the one that's not flying.
Safe travels, friend.
But, I mean, all these guys hit for 2. Yeah, I'm chumping. Definitely chumping. Do they have a static bolt? No?
We all
I think we just win. Yes! Alright, that was close. Alright, 3 wins. This deck is not fast. Although I do think it's very good. Did we do any damage with primal cards that game? I'm trying to think of our quests. We have win 2 with the fire deck and deal a bunch of damage with primal cards. We must have done damage with primal cards at some point, right? We were attacking with those, the Frostkin and whatnot. The Lynx. Ooh, that wait time. I really want to finish. So right now it is 10:41 p.m. Oh, well, you can't see that, but if you there, you can see it's 10:41 p.m. And at midnight you get a new quest. So if we can complete one of those quests before midnight, that would be really useful, so that we can make the most out of our quest. This hand looks pretty good. If we get swept up by a lightning storm, it's obviously very embarrassing, but. Otherwise, I like where it's going. It's attacking with an owlet on turn 3. We can... Oh.
Got you.
I probably shouldn't have played that first. Probably should have played the Stranger in case something happened to it.
A gift from the east.
Okay, now I'm gonna play Stranger. My plan, I guess I tunnel visioned myself into the plan of playing this, then the friendly wisp. And attacking, but friendly wisp doesn't really block Yeti Spy the way I would like it to. Highlight Raptor, okay. Ooh. This is pretty good. Alright, let's loot. Loot away one of these powers. Yeah, we have all the requirements we need, I believe. Next turn we can go Sigil, Tower Top Patrol. You want to play Sigils until you can play pretty much anything in your deck. So I guess that means getting up to 6 before before looting away all of my Sigils to Blind Storyteller. That actually, this may be a little better. Yeah, okay. Oh, looks like they have a fast spell. It's Levitate. If they have a Levitate, I guess it's better to have the Tower Top Patrol out. Ooh. I'm gonna stun this guy. Because the Snowball really messes with us right now. So I don't want them to get a Snowball. And I think that's the best way to prevent them from getting a Snowball. Doing that, and then playing the Tower Top Patrol. Sacrificing this, yes. That's big, that is big. Okay, do we loot here? This teleport looks really bad. This Tower Top Patrol doesn't help very much at all. I don't think we loot yet.
I see.
We can loot next turn. The teleport can help us beat a combat trick if they have one. Oh, that's interesting. Why would they play that right into a Tower Top Patrol? Okay, well, let's give stuff flying, shall we? I think the 3/3. This is the best one to give flying. Could also loot now, but I want to hold the teleport up.
Take it to the skies.
If they can somehow get rid of our Tower Top Patrol, we're going to here they come. So I think the block is like this and this and this. I'll just take 5. You know they have a Levitate. If that's how combat goes, I am more than pleased to kill off 3 of their units for 5 damage. Alright. Sounds like a deal. Ooh, False Prince draws us cards. It actually would have been better to give flying, but we may get to yet. Now what? I guess they can levitate the False Prince, but like we got to draw our cards off of it, so it did its job. All right, let's attack. I'm not afraid. Not scared. Yeah. We can actually... Ooh. Maybe I just teleport. Yeah, it's a 3/3 flyer. I'm going to teleport that. Get it back in our hand. We'll be able to stun the Thorn Beast. We take 2 in this exchange, but I think it's worth it. And then we can chump block the Thorn Beast this turn. Okay. Well, we can loot away this power also, but we have Xenon Guardian in hand. That seems unnecessary. Let's play this. Cross that guy down. Attack 3. The 2/2s are also good. This 2/1 is not so good. So I guess we're just attacking with those 2. I realize we're trading a 3/3 for a 2/2 flyer here, but I think it's still worth it in this case. 2/2, 3/3. Oh, those are our attacks. It's not. This isn't happening very quickly, but it is happening. Looter's really awkward with Xenon Guardian, but I think it's still fine. If we hit our 8th power, then we get to ultimate this, and that's pretty great. Looting our legendary away, huh? Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. We would rather have a power than this guy. The 1/3 flyer is pretty useless, though. Alright, I mean, like, Hall of the Ancients isn't totally useless. It does, like, as we draw cards, it does mean that we can draw one of the Ancients at some point. That's pretty sweet.
Take it to the
Ooh,
skies.
that's pretty good. I'm saying the 5/5. They probably have to hold back to block. Yeah. Oh, sure enough, there's one of them. Okay, this 2/3 is really bad now. I'm gonna go ahead and loot. Oh god, we drew 2 of them. That's pretty unreal. All right, now we start bashing in with our Titans. And if we draw power, we can bash in with our Xenon Guardian too. Got 2 more Titans in the deck, so 1 every 12 or so cards. Our opponent has a lot of action in their hand. Oh, Puma. Oh. Yeah, they're certainly fighting. Okay. Attack with these guys. They just take it. They're off it. That was pretty unreasonable to draw both of them like immediately after I played Call of the Titans. Alright. Achievement unlocked. Looks like we need 14 more damage with our primal cards before fulfilling that quest. Alright, 4/1. This deck's doing pretty well. I mean, this deck seems very good. If this draws a power, this hand is fantastic. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep. It's not like it does absolutely nothing if it doesn't draw the power. We have 3 or 4 draw steps before things start looking a little bit shaky. Oh man.
What we need.
So this is going to be our 3rd draw step. Oh. Looks like our opponent has questionable one also. Also, this blind storyteller lets us loot into it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Probably should have played the False Prince first to
What gave it away?
hide any fast spells we might have, but this game's going to be over very quickly. Oh man. Well, I appreciate my opponent letting us complete the quest. Oh, I'd have the tough break partner.
Take it to the skies.
Okay, 5 ends. Let's try to get 2 more. That completes our quest, which is nice because we still have an hour to spare. And we reached silver, I guess. That'll help our end of the month reward. Alright, this hand's not insane by any means, but it's good enough. It has all 3 factions, and it has some really powerful cards in it, so I'm okay with keeping this. I suppose maybe is supposed to play turn 1 Seek Power. No, then I can play this on turn 2. And it's kind of useless on turn 2, but if our opponent plays like, I don't know, Blood Beetle or something, we'll have wanted this in play. Let's get a Primal Sigil, play the Blind Storyteller. Next turn we get to play Marzen's Disciple, make a flyer, and attack for 3. So that's pretty sweet. And hopefully the turn after we get to Terrazon. Or Gorgon Dramatic. That's scary. Well, we're gonna do all we can. We could hold up the teleport, but I think that's needless. Let's make a flyer. Attack for 3. If we absolutely need to, we can jump block with the Storyteller. They need unblockable basically to get this through, or Rampage. I mean, I guess that's possible. So, okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep the 2/2 back this turn. Don't need to get destroyed by Levitate. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Well, ooh, that's pretty good. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a 3 for 2. I guess it's good, but it's not like insane by any measure. Okay, I'll play the Stranger here.
We forge what we need.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Then teleport my Terrazon at the end of turn so I can play it the next turn. That's interesting. Are you gonna rapid shot this? Guess I let this go. Ugh, it hurts. These 2/2s weren't doing anything anyway. I'm gonna stick to the plan.
Slice and dice.
Another Swift Blade, huh? Well, this Terrazon stops the Swift Blades, at least for now. Or at least it stops one of them. Oh, another Gorgon Fanatic. Our opponent really went deep with the whole infiltrating thing. Alright, we've got the awkward Xenon Guardian, Blind Storyteller thing going on again. I suppose I can draw with Cobalt Acolyte, or Loot, but I don't even know what I'm looking for. So I guess I'll pretend I have something up. Oh, draws 2 cards, okay. Because I really want to get this up to 8. Whispers in the Void? Jeez. Okay. That's a nice one. Alright, well,
Take it to the
this
skies.
lets us continue being aggressive, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Especially if they have the Tormentor coming. Jeez, really?
A single shot is all it takes.
Alright. Uh-oh, Lightning Strike. No? No Lightning Strike. I wonder what it was. Okay, this is really the scary one. I guess we'll play that. Countess.
That's cute.
Interesting. Okay, well we have a chump blocker for the Countess this turn. You know what? We have lethal in a couple turns. Actually, if we draw power, we have lethal immediately. And no fast spell from our opponent. Power? Darn. Is that even worth playing? Well, I mean, yeah, it's probably worth playing. Suppose I didn't have to chump block there. Alright, that's the card that's really getting them back in the game if that's going to happen. Gain 3 and then and then draw a couple cards. If they can get that through, then they can get back into this. But I think otherwise it's not going to be possible. They're dead on my attack if they have no fast spell. So they take damage from the Instigator. Also, they take overwhelm damage from the False Prince. I don't think there's a way they can survive this. I could be mistaken, I guess. So, like, they take 2 from the Flyer. They're just going to take a ton of damage from the Instigator. Ooh, Annihilate. But I still don't think that's enough. Well, no, I think they actually survived this in that case. That Annihilate was pretty good. So I block with those 2. Take 4. No, they need to block with a Fanatic. They can survive this, yes, but they need to block with Fanatic. They need to double block with this with 2 Fanatics. Okay, I think they figured it out now. Okay, so we want to kill this one so that if another unit dies, if theirs dies, they die. Now they're down to 1. We're at 11.
Hold still.
Keep this frosted. We should be good. Chump block 2 things. Yeah, alright. Alright, that ended up being pretty close, but we got there. So here we take 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, and they die. Oh wait, they're at 2. We can do that. Okay. Yeah, it's close. Alright. 6 wins! Let's get that 7th win. Blue Sage. I used to live on Blue Sage Drive. Alright, we'll keep this. I mean, it has all 3 factions, has good removal, has Frostkin, which is great at getting back into the game. And Tower Top Patrol, which is a nice blocker, but we could get overrun like we did in the first game. So hopefully that won't happen. Ooh, we even have a 3-drop, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, man. Well, we need to figure out a way to bait out that snowball before playing the False Prince, then. That's very good against False Prince.
Take it to the skies.
Okay. Well, Tower Top Patrol does a nice job of blocking these things. I don't know if they thought that that was going to give the Cloud Snake +1, but does not, since the unit entering the field does not have flying to begin with. We need some of our non-power cards. We did say that the power base was going to be the issue, right?
A small incision.
Okay, I mean, I suppose that does stuff. freeze the flyer. Hopefully between this... Ooh. If I could actually bait it out with the Amber Acolyte, that would be better, but they might be smart enough to not take the Amber Acolyte bait. So hopefully they attack the 2-3 into our 3-3. Sorry, a 2-1 into our 3-3, and then use the snowball to finish it off. Then we can play False Prince, and they won't have a snowball in hand. But, I mean, maybe they take the bait and snowball the Amber Acolyte. That's not bad for us either. Alright, that's gonna get vanquished. Alright, snowball. Yes. Ooh, that's a combo. Let's just get the False Prince down there. If they have a spell for the False Prince, that's actually, as long as it doesn't kill the False Prince, if it's something like a Vanquish or a Flash Freeze, then the dinosaur can cash in the unit that's left behind. So that's pretty sweet. We just don't want them to have a lot of flyers and beat us down, because we're at 13, they're at 25. We had a kind of slow start to this game. It's pretty good.
Safe travels, friend.
I wonder if it's correct to point the Dinomancer at their unit first. Seems weird, but like if we get the 2-2 out of the air, never mind. It's not going to end up mattering here. All right, we need a flyer. We don't actually have a ton of flyers in our deck. At least not ones that block very well here. Like Owlet is one. Yeah, we're just flooding out in this one. I suppose I chump block this turn. Yuck. Actually, with the Owlet in mind, I guess I don't. We're pretty dead.
Can you hear the wind blow?
That's awkward. Technically live is the best kind of live? I don't know. Hey, we're pretty dead. We have to chump block here, and they can have like anything, and we're just dead. Alright. Yeah, well, we drew a lot out of that game. So, on to the last game. Oh, I said 6 or 7 wins, and lo and behold, 6 or 7 wins. This deck is slightly unreasonable. How many rares are we playing? We've got the Dinomancer, Merzin's Disciple, the Eye of Winter, and Call the Ancients. I think those... Oh, and the Owlet. So those are... They're only 5 rares. But, like, we have a lot of really good uncommons in the Dune Phantom, and, like, Permafrost is a great uncommon. Blind Storyteller is very good. Let's see what else. Terrazon's a good common. Frostkin is good common. I guess it's not like unbelievable out of this world power level, but it's very good. Alright. Hopefully we won't be forced to play around the Snowball of Death for a long time. Actually, I don't know if this hand is that keepable. We might flood out with this hand also. If we draw, like, we can play anything we draw if it's action, but if it's just power, then we might be in trouble. We might be ending up where we ended up last game. But, I mean, on the other hand, maybe False Prince just gets there. It's very possible. Let's get that Justice Sigil out of our deck. Our opponent is not here? Not. Alright. I mean, depending on how we draw, like, they could skip the first two. Oh, that's a good one. They could skip the first 2 turns and still come back to beat us if we don't draw any action. Alright, go get him, False Prince. No fast spell, so they don't have teleport, they don't have refresh. Dispel, that's good. Gets rid of it and draws a card. Alright. Well,
Safe travels, friend.
my prediction of us flooding is, sadly coming true. On the other hand, our opponent looks like they're missing a faction, but once they draw the faction, then they'll just be deploying their hand, and it's not good for us.
Be redeemed.
Mind over body.
That's a good one. Alright, make sure we play the double primal for the Sapphire Dragon. Fledgling. Do they have a fast spell? Well, we can check. Yes, they do. Good to know. I'm not attacking. Maybe I should have stunned the student. Bodekin's staff. Jeez. Yeah, well, I have a new target to stun.
We learn what we must.
I guess I should stop playing power in case I draw a blind storyteller here. This is definitely looking scary. Yeah, I'm just gonna double block. They want to use their trick here, that's fine. Yeah, sure enough. That's not really a 2-for-1 though. Let's see if they have another fast spell. I feel like they do that only if they have a second one. Yeah, looks like they have another one. We're getting close to the play Xenon Guardian and immediately ultimate it range. But I'd have to play out my sigils for that. It's not particularly great. Do I not play it here? It really doesn't accomplish anything. If I draw a Terzon, then this becomes pretty useful. Or like even a False Prince. That's good.
A gift from the east.
You can also Cobalt Acolyte the Combre Stranger here. It's okay, but I'm not too thrilled about that either. Xenon Guardian, that's scary. You can't, we can't ever frost that either. I knew they had a Finest Arrow, but we didn't really have a choice but to play into it here. Otherwise, we'd lose our 6-4. And 6-4 is currently holding back these guys. Ooh, Blind Storyteller. Please dig me out of this hole, Blind Storyteller. Alright, that's a start, I think. They still have a fast spell. Jeez. Oh, man. Well, if they ultimate the Xenon Guardian... Okay. Now we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, well, I'm blocking the Xenon Guardian. Yes? We're pretty much just dead. How do we get out of this? We need an ambusher for the mace. Of course we draw that now. Let's draw and discard. I mean, it actually might help. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's play the Terrazon. Remember, this guy has a staff on it, so I don't actually want to vanquish it. They have another fast spell. Jeez. Well, I think I'd trade here. Alright. We need to draw something big enough to block the mace. Not quite. They have another fast spell. Wow. I've never seen someone play so many combat tricks. Alright. So, like, I could play the Cobalt Acolyte, but I think that's a losing line. What is this fast spell, though? Okay.
Our purpose is clear.
False Prince. Give the False Prince flying, then we die. Yeah, okay. Well, we drew too many powers early on, and just weren't able to. Because like we had some good cards there, but just not enough action early on to dig ourselves out of that. All right, well, I mean, 6 wins is still a very successful draft. Let's go ahead and collect our prizes. The game does not feel sorry for us. We had a really good deck. Ooh, and a shiny rare card there. Not the most insane deck, but a very good one nonetheless. Alright, and there was a new campaign that came out since the last time I played, but it doesn't actually help you build the constructed decks, so we're not going to worry about it. We probably have some rares that we can dust, but we have a ways to go. Like, once we get close to what that 11,000 we need, then we can talk about aggressively dusting things in order to make that deck. Okay, so, well, that's there's another draft in the books. Next time, we're going to draft again. So, yeah, stay tuned. I look forward to finally completing this, and I don't think we have a whole very far way to go. I mean, I played through original campaign, and I think a couple days questing, and I played a handful of drafts, and we almost have enough to craft a tier 1 deck out of that. So thanks for watching me. Try to catch me on Twitch at some time, same username, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.